Well, our next guest, still getting rave reviews for his portrayal of Percy in the new Broadway musical, The Scarlet Pimpernel. It was one of the great nights in the theater on Broadway when this young man debuted in this great show. And here he is to perform one of the show-stopping numbers from that show. She was there. Here's Douglas Sills.
So many nights I have stood in the moonlight, watching it fade into dawn, wanting her back with me warm in the moonlight, knowing that moment was gone, out of mind, out of sight, till the moon rose tonight. All at once I felt a chill. In a spill of moonlight she was there, though we both held very still. There was something pulling in the air. In between us stood a war. In a flash it fell apart. Is it possible she heard every last unspoken word racing out of my heart? She never turned to me, but suddenly we had so much to share. I never took her in my arms, but she was there. Oh, she was there. No, I never pulled her in. Still the tenderness was everywhere. Oh, she slipped beneath my skin, just as if she'd always been right there. Has she been there all along? Was I too far gone to know? What a fool I must have been, for how could I pull her in when I've never let her go?
Terrific, Douglas. That's great.
So good.
Thank you.
Oh, my God.
Thank you.
Huh?
Just right here, yeah.
We told him.
Oh my God, it's really happening.
You've like really made it now, huh?
Oh my God. Okay, so I've officially surpassed the excitement of my bar mitzvah. Okay, let's go.
What a night that was, that opening night, pal.
Whew.
I'm telling you, you just dominated the stage, and everybody, who is this guy?
Well.
Where did he come from?
He crawled out from under a rock. You know, they've been giving me this 20 years, you know, they sort of disregard the 20 years I've been doing this, and they say overnight. And so I just decided to buy into it. In the last interview, I said, yeah, I've been a veterinarian in Seattle for the past, up until about 6 months ago, so I'm new to this whole theater thing.
But they found you out in Hollywood. They had auditions out there for the role.
Yeah.
And Pierre told me that he had brought in people from London, they've flown them in at great expense,
so he
really
told me.
well-known names, and it just, the minute he said you were on stage, it was like they all knew.
They're so great. They have been, I mean, you dream about this your entire life. And as I said, I've been doing it a long time. I went to graduate school on the West Coast, which is how I ended up in Los Angeles. It wasn't really what I planned on. I sort of had always planned to come here, but...
And Shakespearean trained?
Right, we trained classically. It was at ACT, American Conservatory Theater, where a lot of people still go to school. And musicals were great. It's very lucrative, as you know. I mean, you can sing and...
As I know, how would I know?
You sing.
I could hardly get on Larry King. I can't get a cookie on Larry King.
Speaking of it, your green room, Beyond the Beyond.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
There you go,
Yeah.
pal.
Really?
Class show.
Carnegie Deli in
Lots
there.
of bagels for everybody.
Great.
So you had sung before, and you had worked on
Yeah,
stage
it just
a lot.
wasn't the thrust of my career. And then I started to
What
What did you want to do?
just for it to be interesting. I just wanted it to be interesting so I could go from thing to thing. I did a lot of television, comedy television.
Oh.
Sitcom stuff.
And a couple of pilots, and I worked with Blake Edwards on his first return to television. Nothing. I was always disguised, and my face changes really readily.
Because you do a lot of
makeup.
dialects too, don't you?
Yeah, yeah, you know that classical actor
Yeah.
garbage.
Were you nervous? Were you nervous opening night?
You know, I was nervous because they started to tell me who was in the audience. Thank you, Regis.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
my
can make or
God.
break a career,
That's
babe,
right.
here.
Well, you had already been there, and you had sort of, laid out the red carpet for us, which we're so grateful for. All of Broadway is grateful for both of you.
Well,
Thank
we
you for
wouldn't say
everything
it if
you
we
do.
didn't believe it.
I know.
You know?
Right. And, the truth is critics have their place, and we're grateful for the presence. But thankfully, the people are standing up at the end of the show. And
And during, sometimes. During.
And I have to say, anybody who's on stage with Christine Andreas and Terry Mann, as I am, would look great. They could make a primate look like Laurence Olivier. So
they are terrific. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Listen, you have a big fencing scene because Scarlett Pimpernel must fence to get through his life.
Another place where Terry Mann makes me look great.
Yeah,
Do you want to try this?
Yeah, I'd love to try it.
You had a lot of training with fencing, right?
Of course I did.
The kind you build. He built a lot of fences.
Okay.
Okay.
First.
Now there's three.
Okay, we'll just use two to start.
All right.
You take this one.
And what shall I be, the damsel in distress?
No, I'll get you in.
Yeah, whoever wins gets her. Kill me now, will you?
I feel like a marriage counselor. Okay.
I've got a light touch here.
Okay, here, you take this one.
Will
Now,
it be dangerous?
how many is he
put
going to
that
get?
thing in your pants.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Never take it
No,
out.
in your pants. There you go. There you go. How does that feel?
Better than almost anything.
Does it feel good? Okay. Now what you want to do is with flair, think Douglas Fairbanks, and just pull it out. That's good. You're used to that length, clearly. Okay. So what you want to do is, good, you got your, now just go like, I'm going to do it once.
Put your hand up like this.
You can. That's like Italian. This is French, so you be Italian. So do this.
What's good for Albania?
Ready? This is you. Just do this. Watch what I do. Twist it around and then push my sword away.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? Go ahead. Okay, one more time. Oh! Okay, good. You ready? Now, you have to get her free. Are you jealous?
Get her free?
You have to get her out. You have to rescue. Maybe we should
Wait, I need it. My body needs to throb. Wait. All right, now do it. Now do it.
All right, go ahead, Regis.
Oh!
This is really good for me. Good for you?
Oh! Watch it.
9 a.m. Okay, you ready? Okay, now, twist it around. Do what you just did. Now come and get her.
Oh! No! I'm staying with him!
Douglas Sills, the Scarlett Pimpernel, you're going to love it. We'll be right back in a moment. Douglas, thank you.
Wednesday on Live from the new film Jackie